What's Stephen Curry telling about success? Let's get into it to start this video. Stephen Curry is a player for the Golden State Warriors who plays a point guard position, and he's one of the best point guards of all time. He's had 4 championships, 2 MVPs, and he's been an all-star almost every year, so what more can you say about Stephen Curry and why he's not successful? He went from a player at Davidson University to a player that wasn't even looked at to a superstar player now in the NBA is like the greats of Giannis, LeBron, and many others, but he's in the tier of all-time great point guards. So the first thing Stephen Curry telling about success is how you look doesn't matter. I'm going to say this now, how you look, how tall you are, how skinny you are, it really doesn't matter. And why I say that? Because Stephen Curry, as a kid, he was short as heck, but he had the ability to play a basketball. Like, he can do crossovers, he can do simple moves. And many scouts didn't look at him because he was short and he was skinny. But over time, as he grew a little bit taller, as for a point guard position, he has to be 6 foot, he got there. Though he was short, he always had that motivation to get better and he'd always practice every day. Injuries are a setback, but they really help you out because it helps with your overall recovery process. It helps you coming back to who you are as a person, levels up your sustainability as an individual. Why is this? Because Stephen Curry, he is dealing with many ankle problems, and without those ankle problems, it wouldn't get him motivated and have that desire to be good, because ankle injuries are very severe and take you out of basketball. Like, for example, let's say you tear your ACL, you're gone for at least the whole season. Let's say for your ankle, you're gone for the whole season length. An injury can impact you, but it only makes you better, because if you recover, you come back stronger, and then you're better than ever. Your mindset is basically up here, bro. And next thing to say for Stephen Curry, what you're talking about success, is practice makes perfect. Stephen Curry, he had a dad, Del Curry, that was in the NBA, because if he has a brother and he has a dad that plays basketball, it makes it easier for him to just get better. And I think as a child, if you want to make the NBA, you gotta be playing basketball 24/7. You gotta be having a basketball by you. You gotta be watching all film you can, because basketball and making the NBA is not easy. If you divide your own population by the amount of the USA population for Stephen Curry, it would have been like a 1% chance, but he made that possible and believing in himself, just doing what you believe in, just practicing each and every day, doing many workouts he can to make himself better. And like I said, if practice makes perfect, and practice always makes you do who you are as an individual. The next thing Stephen Curry talking about success, you don't always have to be the best dressed. Like, for example, not saying the best dressed, but you don't have to wear the best of the best. I know there's many brands out there like Nike, Under Armour, Jordan. Like, you don't have to wear the best of the best clothing brands or shoe brands to be good at basketball. And he's had many endorsements. Like, he's won an MVP, like I said. He's made an All-Star game multiple times, and he's made an All-NBA team multiple times. And he's led his team to 5 championships, and he's one of the greatest point guards of all time. Sacrifices and any option you take matter, because sacrifice is very important, because Stephen Curry, when he had guys come to his team, like for example, Kevin Durant came to his team, for example, what do? He made a sacrifice in being the number 1 scoring option to being a 2nd scoring option, because Kevin Durant was a good player like him too. But like I say, overall for Stephen Curry in this video, you learned many things about success, and how you look doesn't matter, and just having that aspect of loyalty is what Stephen Curry admires, and I think everyone should look up to it and just have that inner overall balance of life, because in life, you have to do many things you don't want, you have to do many sacrifices you don't want, and you have to basically just have a story like Stephen Curry did, and having many ankle injuries, and just becoming the NBA superstar he is now, and not even look in college to one of the NBA's best point guards. So I think how you make yourself and making your own brand, and just having your overall repertoire as a person, it matters. And that's what Stephen Curry telling about success. And if you like this video, I have a success story about his idol LeBron James, and if you all want to watch that video, be sure to watch that and let me hear your thoughts on this. But that's what Stephen Curry telling about success. I'm gone, bro.